Happy Saturday. This is just a little video going over the 42 laws of Ma'at. I gave number one in my last video, which is I am in alliance with divine order and truth. And so the second one is I benefit from gratitude. I hope you are doing well and that you are being blessed by the energy of the vortex of the Lionsgate portal opening on the 8th. That energy is already like coming through. And for me, it's like I have this vision of my ancestors and the ancestors of this land and the ancestors of the mother continent coming through like lions and just saying justice will be served. And it's like divine justice is manifesting in all the myriad of ways. And at the same time, so many of us, myself specifically, I'm ending karmic cycles. Mine's lasted since 1990, and just being able to give this offering on the altar of the universe of this debt is paid, going to the gates and saying, I have paid this debt, I have done this thing, and just so excited about the next portion of my life, living as a person whose debt is paid, and that I don't have to attract negative occurrences to make the scales balanced anymore. And all I'm trying to do is to navigate the world with a light heart, so that as I go towards going back into the life force, I can go with a light heart. And so I just wanted to bring that there. I definitely benefit from gratitude. Gratitude is like a magnet. And the more gratitude you have, the more positive, the more affirmative things you attract to your life. Like whatever you have in your mind, whatsoever things are good, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are of good report. If you are having gratitude for what is, if you're focusing on what is, what that does is it serves as a magnet of expansion and allows more of that. Because I mean, everything responds to praise. Everything responds to praise in such a way that it's just, I want more of that, so I'm going to manifest more of that. So definitely benefiting from gratitude. All of the things, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for everything in my life. I'm so grateful for all of the karma that I was allowed to pay for, the karma that I was allowed to deal with in this lifetime, so that I don't have to carry it to the next. Also, so that the next generation and the generation after, which are currently on the planet in my family line, they don't have to suffer through some of the same things, because I was willing to take all of that stuff on. And a lot of it I did begrudgingly. And then I got to a place in life where I understood that going through this cleanses karmic debt, and you can be called in your family line to be a person who stands. And you know, some of the karma that I was dealing with comes from things that my father did, things that my mother did, things that my grandfather did, things that my great great grandparents did, that they weren't able to cleanse. And you stand in the gap. It's just that intercessory person who's willing to cleanse some of that karma. And I can't always tell the truth to say I've always been willing to do it, because sometimes I haven't, but it got done anyway through grace, through extreme grace. And I don't know why the human neurology, the human pathology oftentimes needs suffering to balance the scales. But thank God for all of the suffering that I endured, that I transmuted into an energy of good that manifested my highest good. So I'm very grateful, because I believe that statement that says, in everything give thanks. Because if you just thank your source for the things that feel comfortable to you, feel good to you, how are you knowing that you actually are evolving? Because all of it, all of the stuff, the suffering, the pain, the heartache, You know, the things we go through as human beings, nobody leaves this planet without some form of suffering. Despite you looking at somebody's life and being like they have the ideal life, nobody leaves life, and everybody has different degrees, and it has nothing to do with race, it has nothing to do with economics. It just is what it is, and it's really not what other people deal with is none of our business. The only thing that's our business is our stuff that we need to deal with to help us evolve, to help us to get to where we need to balance the scales. And I said all that to say that when you're going through something extra challenging to get through, give thanks for what is. Give thanks for what is. Even if the only thing you can give thanks for is in this present moment, I can be still, I can close my eyes, and nobody can take that away from me. And I give thanks for this moment right here. So I'm so grateful for everything in my life, everything that has been the dark night of the soul moment, the ascension. And I feel like I'm still going through my ascension. I don't think that it's ever in a destination. I think it's a journey. I think spiritual evolution, the evolution of your being is a journey. It's not a destination, because the same person I am today, I really wasn't this person last month. I definitely wasn't this person last year. So it is a constant evolution. So I give thanks for that, and I give thanks for you, and I wish you many, many blessings in all the good that you will allow.